This isn't the time to be relieved. Now the real deal begins. Oh, really? Let's go look for treasure. By treasure you mean John. We're looking for John, not treasure. Alright. Let's start with the most suspicious thing. Well, I guess the most suspicious thing would actually be the box. Meh. Wow, the bike is so cool! Look at that! It's a skull for a headlight! It seems the eyes light up when you turn on the headlights. Ooh, well, I'm sure its eyes don't glare as well as yours, Mr. Edgeworth. My eyes don't actually emit light when I glare, though. Are you sure? Have you checked? Sacks of flour? Mr. Edgeworth, there are huge bags of flour here. If I had some water and a rolling pin, I could make some noodles by hand. Nice. I'll slightly undercook them, so they have a nice, firm, al dente texture. Okay, these are bags of cement mix, not flour. What does he want cement mix for? Actually, he's got a shovel up there, too. When mixed with water, it will harden. It's not something you want to sink your teeth into. Especially not when it's hard. I guess cement noodles shouldn't be cooked al dente. Shouldn't be cooked at all. No, they shouldn't even be cooked in the first place. How about the tools? Oh, are they two separate things that we're going to examine? There are large tools hanging on the wall, such as a sledgehammer and a shovel. It's a lot bigger than the gavel Miss Courtney carries around. What if the sledgehammer's the murder weapon? Well, no, because it was probably the gavel he was using, which I doubt is a sledgehammer, but maybe. If I ever become a judge, I'd want my gavel to be this big. Yeah, so your profession's gonna go from thief to judge? Swinging such a huge gavel in court would be intolerable. Please don't. And yet whipping is allowed? I think she could get away with it. Aww. I'll just swing the shovel that's beneath it instead. That has no business being swung in court or elsewhere. Please don't. And yet whips are okay. Something of a double standard here, Edgeworth? Let's see. How about this stuff? No? Nothing? There's the door, of course. Actually, we can't even examine the door. Are you crazy? Anything? There's the box. I'll leave that for last, though. I found something good! These are mechanics gloves. Oh, and they say, oh, one says death. I don't know what the other one says, though. You wear them during vehicle maintenance, or when you're working with machinery. They look really stained with motor oil. However, they're also horribly stained with dirt. Ew, dirty, get them away. Could the gloves have gotten this dirty just for maintaining the bike? I don't really like Blaze, but these gloves are pretty cool. Do you think, we could come up with some reason to take these with us? They're evidence? No, they're really not. When you say it like that, it makes it hard for me to take them as evidence. But we're gonna do it anyways. Or at least we're gonna jot the data down in organization, or... This would be an illegal investigation anyway, wouldn't it? Yeah. At least until we find John, it's illegal. Yeah. This large box. This must be it. This is probably the box that Mr. Powers said he had been stolen. I mean, that had been stolen. Like, he had been stolen in? Yes, because he was kidnapped. So John was stashed in this box and then transported all the way here. Please don't talk about people as if they're objects. However, if that's the case, there's also a possibility that John is still somewhere in this garage. I don't know about that. Maybe, in this house, but in this garage seems doubtful. Let's go look for him. Our honor as the great thief and her assistant depend on it. Aw, yeah. Good grief. Oh, shit. Obviously it's not a voice, but still, who is that? Is that John, or is it someone else? There's someone inside! Inside what? The room? On the other side? Crash? Is it John? John, we're coming to save you! It's probably not John. If they're holding out this long and revealing the truth to us, it's probably not John. Eh? This is... Sebastian? You're Sebastian! Holy shit, so that's why you went missing. The fuck? The fuck? I was actually about to predict that we were about to find Blaze dead. But no, not quite. Huh. Well, Will said he saw... No, Nicole said she saw a kid getting kidnapped by the two men. Sebastian could be mistaken for a kid, and he is only in his teens. But... Okay, so I guess he was... That doesn't mean he was necessarily a complete pussy in the trial. He was just kidnapped. So what about John then? Oh shit, you know what would be hilarious? What if John wasn't kidnapped at all? What if they just thought they kidnapped Justine's son because she was always with him? That would be hilarious. That would be so funny. That reminds me of something I saw in some kind of thing somewhere. Where did I see it? I don't remember, but there was another thing where... Oh, actually, did that happen in... Oh, I shouldn't say it. That's a spoiler. Oh, well, that I do remember now what that reminds me of. Yeah, it's kind of funny when that happens. They don't even realize they kidnapped the wrong person. But it still kind of works. I mean, either way, this person is a kidnapped person. What? Why? Nerf! 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 This is Blaze's house, right? That would mean he's kidnapped in his own house? That seems a bit strange. Yes, it would also be Sebastian's house, so then why is he... Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it wouldn't be that weird for kidnappers to possibly mistake him for Justine's son, but it would be a bit weird for them to have this place as the location they plan to bring him and not realize that Sebastian lives here. That, unless Blaze is the one who hired them and they just didn't realize, or some kind of miscommunication is going on. Unless they were both kidnapped, that's also possible. Okay, go help him out. It has to do with ropes, just leave it to Kay. Here I go. A little pull over here, and a quick tug over there. You could get things real kinky here. Ooh, fanfiction, let's go. You alright, Sebastian? I'm the best! I can't be kidnapped! I'm the best hostage. Better than that John would be. Looks a little worse for wear. Why were you tied up in your own house? How should I know? You guys don't know anything about me! Well, what? It's because we don't know. That's why we're asking you. He's completely shut off his heart. Then, do we chess him? Indeed. If it's come to this, are we gonna chess him? Why do you keep saying that? Use that like it's something. You don't have a Magatama, Edgeworth. It's not the same thing. It's not a tangible object. God damn it, Edgeworth. You mean I hate to do this when he's in such a fragile state. It's like kicking a man who's down. Plus, I don't think he would even be good enough to have logic chess with me. He could barely even handle checkers. Will it be alright? His mind might break if you corner him too much, you know? Mind crush! Yes, I'm aware of that. I'll try to be careful. Good grief. I wonder how this will turn out. I've never held back against anyone before. Although against him it might be a good idea. Alright, logic chess with the best. The son, that is. After running out of the meeting room this morning, why would he be here of all places? You guys, you don't know how I feel! Holy crap. He's gone through a lot of shock. He must be on the verge of an emotional meltdown. So he's got a pawn, a bishop, a rook, and a knight. His setup is even better than Justine's? Wow. It can't be helped. At times like this, I must quietly listen to what he has to say. No one tells me anything! I'm always the only one being left out like an idiot! Wow. Sebastian crying. We saw a new weak side of Justine, and now we're seeing a weaker side of Sebastian. We're finally seeing that, maybe he realizes he's sometimes an idiot. I should try to answer his questions as best as I can. Considering how fragile he is, I don't have much time to spare. I'll need to ask about his true feelings, and try to calm him down post-haste.